Alright, that started a recording. Okay, so, hello, friends, or citizens, whatever you want to call yourselves. We're currently making the Constitution for our own independent nation, country, state, thingamabob. So there's a lot I have to do. Obviously, come up with a Constitution, basically. It's gonna run, I think it's a new form of government. If it's not, it's something that I haven't been able to find. An electory, heretical monarchy with a council. That's the idea. It's gonna be very, suppose if you're from America, like the Democratic Party. Especially now, seeing what our president-elect is gonna be. I don't want to be a part of it. His whole thing isn't something I want. It's not a country I want to grow up in or raise a family in. So succession, succeeding, leaving this country, making our own, where we can, have the opportunity for women to have the ability to have an abortion, have the ability to not have the government in their medical history. Something very important to me, because I feel that because they do, they have overstepped. Or I believe our government has overstepped. Which I know some of you won't. Some of you think that's fine, and that's fine. This isn't something for you then, because I strongly disagree. I do believe that they are overstepping, and I disagree, and I think that it's wrong. I think we shouldn't have a government that's like this, or a government that is, how do I say this without saying something stupid? Isn't gonna tell a woman or a man or someone who not believes, who identifies, whose gender whose gender, their gender identification. And I don't want to live in a country where people can't be themselves, and that's what it is. That is what our vice president and president, or I suppose president-elect and vice president-elect want to be a very... Anyways, I'm kind of lost track of what I was rambling on about. But just fixing up some stuff. It's probably going to be a cut. There's going to be a cut in the audio and stuff, because I got called down for something. Just a bit stressed and tired. Waking up at 3:30 in the morning will do for weeks on end. Will do that to you. But it's... Hello. That's what I get, I suppose. Being what it is, I just can't support a country like it. Like the one that we're unfortunately in currently. And what I know is that what I've grown up with isn't going to be what I'm going to have in the next 4-ish years. Could be forever. And that's not something I'm going to want to grow up in, or finish growing up in, go to college through, and I just want out. So, I'm figuring ways to get out. I mean, it doesn't mean he's gonna be able to, because he's getting tried at some point next week. And that can either be very good for us or very bad. Because, I mean, I feel flipping hell. I feel bad. He's for the person who has to decide whether or not he does go to jail. And that's just an issue, because they know whatever they choose, people aren't going to be happy. Some people will threaten them. Some people try and kill them, probably. Who knows? I'm very skeptical, not skeptical, worried, theorizing. Not like crazy conspiracy theory, but just tired and worried and upset, like the rest of us, for the most part. I want to set this up where it just grants what the Constitution says it grants, as much as we can. Freedom for everyone, but that takes liberties away from people who commit crimes. Obviously, you can't have a running country, a good country, a proper country, if you will, if you have criminals who run around, who run as leaders. Just a bit ironic, but in a fair and just country, I don't feel it was fair. It's fair for him to be able to run again, especially after getting convicted for all of it. I don't think that's fair. And I know a lot of people don't. And I try and keep out of the whole political topics with my teachers and the students and all sorts, but that's an unfortunate part of when it is an election year. You do have to deal with that, and I'm dealing with that in my senior year of high school, and it's disappointing. I feel that my future in this country is in jeopardy. I feel, because I'm an atheist, that these radical Christians of types will try and make a country where it's illegal to be any other religion, any other thing. The Trust Me bros or whatever, Christian bros, that whole Project 2025. That's is he actually gonna do it? I think I read something. I can't be exact. that said he supported it. He came out soon after he got elected saying that he actually does support this plan, and that's what he wants. A world like that where he's a fascist dictator, and people don't see that, and that's disappointing. But that's what we have. So, I've started this off. We the people of the kingdom of Novaterra in pursuit of I fucked up. Sugar. A just and dyslexic society established this. I'm just gonna say Constitution. I have this written down already. Well, not the full thing. This opening thing, because I've been thinking about this for a bit. I've always thought about starting my own country, so I kind of had an idea of what I wanted it to be like. But with this and the fact that I'm just so tired of it, tired of these people taking rights away from people of color and, well, not, what am I trying to say? People of color, women, specifically women, non-white heterosexual men. I'm a white heterosexual man who comes from an upper class family, and I supported Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. I really wanted them to win, and I was very disappointed that they didn't, just like a whole bunch of other people. But that's the unfortunate thing that we had. We lost. I think there was probably low voter turnout for her. Probably people thought, oh, there's no way we're gonna lose, so we're gonna go out. And you know what? My mother says that if you don't go and vote, you don't get to complain about who wins, because you didn't put in an effort to try and help. Which is fair. But she says that, as a teenager who's not eligible to vote just yet, gonna be turning 17 next year, 18, that I'm allowed to complain and that we're allowed to complain. If you went out, you voted, you can complain because you put that effort into not letting someone like that win. Did it happen? No. Is it the end of the world? No. Maybe. But hopefully not. It'll just be another fascist regime. I'm sure a lot of us felt that we wouldn't see a fascist regime in America for a very long time. Or at all. I mean, I grew up during the Barack Obama, when he was president, the Barack Obama administration. I really grew up in that, and a bit of George, one of the Bushes, I think. I was a 2007 guy, grew up with a little bit of him. Don't remember anything of that. But, it's sad to see this country. I mean, I never felt at home. My family's from England. Why they immigrated over here is something that I question more and more, especially now. Why not just stay in a country? But there's a lot of reasons that I respect and that I understand why they felt they had to and why they did have to. But I get disappointed sometimes that they didn't just move back after a while. And that's just me. My brother and my sister feel at home here, I guess. I don't. Never have. I don't think I ever will, especially now. So if I stop talking, I'm trying to read this. It's a bit difficult when you're dyslexic. Yeah, and I have a feeling like if he wins, I'm scared. Obviously, my brain's working at 1,000 miles per hour, thinking of, his inspirations. We'll call them his inspirations. Adolf Hitler, Mussolini, fuck, I don't know how to say his first name sometimes. The guy in Japan. Sorry, I can't speak Japanese. Don't really know how to say that. Hang on. I have to sneeze. And then you got, I think the Egyptian leader, he supports, he obviously, we all know he supports Russia, North Korea, even if he won't admit it, and China. Him and Elon Musk are butt fucking over it. Probably can't say that. Though this video isn't going to get monetized, so I don't know why I care. I just started this YouTube channel. But I don't like him. I used to think, oh, Elon was an okay guy. I never really trusted him. But this really is like, this feels like the end times, because it's probably the end times of our democracy, or our version of the start of something great, because he views it as, this country that used to be, quote unquote, like a Christian nation. It's never been one. Sadly, it may become one, as they want to get rid of the Constitution, apparently, or whatever thing J.D. Vance is a part of. He's called our country, which is a free religion country. Like, we don't have a religion, and that's good. I think there should be separation of religion and state, but he's taking that away. Fast and, I guess, furious, if you want. We've lost a lot, and that's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Hopefully we'll live through it. I've been rethinking of my colleges I was planning on going to, applying for, getting my, recognized as a British citizen or whatever, going there. My grandparents and family are, but that's it's not always an option. And I'm sure they have a whole bunch of people trying to apply, which is understandable, Respect for all. Come on. Regardless. Fuck me. My dyslexia sucks. Regardless of race, gender, they're just for born, sex, just for clarification. And obviously I don't care. If you're flipping out, what the hell is that? Yeah, that's what I meant. Typed in the wrong bloody thing. My bad. Regardless of whether you are non-binary, gender fluid, the rest, no offense, I don't know them all. I've been very, recluse on the internet, I suppose you could say. I have my thing, and I don't like leaving my things. Why leave my comfort zone? But, as I get older, I realize I kind of have to leave my comfort zone. to be a better person, sometimes you have to accept that being comfortable isn't necessarily great. Well, I mean, it's great, but like good in the regards of communication and getting out there and speaking to others. Background. Now, the background part means from wherever you are in the country, world, country. Christ, you can tell I'm not all put together. Very tired. So let's read over this. We, the people of the kingdom of Novaterra, in pursuit of a just and harmonious, flippin' flappers, brother. I'm not gonna try because I'm just gonna butcher that, and that's gonna be even more embarrassing. Society establishes constitution to grant freedom, equality, and respect for all, regardless of race, gender, born, sex, religion, or background. What else? Okay. We uphold. Christ. You know what really sucks? Losing your vision. Boys, I don't recommend it. Flippin' Nora. Not fun. You know, and this is basically the worst thing when it's like small. Is that an M? That is. Why am I questioning that when I put an M? I'm an old man. Don't matter. Oh God, flip. Lost my place. It's just a system. We uphold. Wait, did I miss a part? Yeah, I did. We uphold the system. Oh my God. If I wasn't dyslexic, you know how great that would be? To uphold a system of government. Govern. What in the fucking hell? Is that government? Or am I just fucking retarded? Oh, well, you know what they say. Balance is balance is tradition. Is just where the has to get rid of one of the A's. Yes, I realize I'm a fucking moron. Heretical part of it, you know, passing it on, succession and all that. You know, why am I viewing it and why am I doing it this way and not like a whole different thing? I don't know. I just wanted to be royal. Don't really care for like the whole like, you know, what's the word? Not special treatment. That I love because I'm always like the rest of us. We're all secretly attention whores. Not prestige. I guess you could say it. Oh, bloody Nora. Servants. Yeah, I don't really care about that. I don't need that. I probably need someone to remind me to do my bloody laundry. But it's just because I'm a bit lazy recently. My entire bloody life. Hereditary. Oh, that is not. And so basically, you can be 2 crowns at the same time. Yes, I understand. What do you mean, 2 crowns at the same time? One of them's elected? Yes. One of them would be elected. As a jive for my friend, I could consider one of my other best friends, or my second best friend. Don't really have any other, but I do. She's a bit, but she's a bit what? Bit. She's just a woman. No, I'm joking. Sorry, it's taking me a second to think. She's a country lady, so I don't know her political statue, so I don't really talk to her about it. But my one friend, I mean, he thinks that it shouldn't be a government, but has also agreed to start our own nation together. So, go fucking figure. Okay, hang on. That's the end of it. Flip me, you're right in the flippin' flapper. Okay, so I have this so far. This is what I have. We the people of the kingdom. Okay, let's say, okay. The Kingdom of Novaterra Constitution. We the people of the Kingdom of Novaterra, in pursuit of a just and harmonious society, establishes Constitution to guarantee freedoms, equality, and respect for all, regardless of race, gender, born sex, religion, or background. We pledge to uphold the system of governance that balances tradition and progressive utilizing say that word, both hereditary and elective leadership for the prosperity of our nation. And now I must think for a second. Just ignore this. There's 2 tabs up there. I just realized I have them. I'm very bad with computers. If you watch me, we'd go, holy hell, why do you want to be a game designer? You don't know how to flippin' use a computer. And it's like, yeah, I know. I'm weird that way. Gotta sync with my friend over a lot of this, but I'm just showing you, like, this is what we're going for. You know, when I say freedom of religion, that means anyone we won't frown upon. And, I'd love to set up, let me look at my phone. Let's set up in my calendar at some point in the future. I would like to set up around from June 28th to July 2nd, that week. It's about 7 days, right? Sorry, I'm bad at math. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from hang on. I'm really bad at this. From June 28th to July 4th. Yes, that is Independence Day for America. We would have a week, maybe 2, depending on how things go, of exploring and celebrating people's religions and watching some of their ceremonies. not mandatory, but just go out and explore other cultures that this kingdom will make. We have our own flag. We have our own crest. If you look here, that's my crest. You won't be able to see it, but I'll show you the flag. So this is what the flag is so far. It's my background for this. It's a dragon. It's a teal. This is his favorite color. My favorite color. This like pinky rose. It has a meaning. We'll talk about eventually. Just filling in time now at this point. Just trying to think. Get the 30-minute mark. We'll probably actually get split up into two. Because I gotta add a portion. Because YouTube, for beginner YouTuber, you do like 15 segments. I actually don't know what any of this is. I don't watch any of this. This is a new YouTube channel. Obviously. I'm subscribed to someone apparently. Don't like him. Pie is okay. Few. Oh. Continue. Okay, yeah, you can see it better. Here. Yeah, this. That is our coat of arms. That's just the banner flag. Obviously, at the point where I'm recording this, I have not posted any videos. I'm gonna play it with white. Probably should leave a warning in, but I'm not. Yep, so this is what I have so far. We'll be coming up with more. We'll make some more. Actually, I might just change that to, so, respect for all, regardless of race, gender, born. Yeah, I think that would sound better. Born, well, okay. What looks better? Who? We the people of the kingdom of Novaterra in pursuit of a just and harmonious society establish its constitution to guarantee freedom and equality and respect for all, regardless of race, gender, born, religion, or background. We pledge to uphold a system of government. I'll figure that out. That balances traditional and progressive, utilizing both hereditary and elective leadership for the prosperity of our nation. There will be an elected council of individuals as well. So there'd be like two separate types of government. The Crown of Sandwich, which is my mate's, because his nickname is Sandwich, will be head of the council of was it the United Council? Yeah, it was the United Council. Yeah, so he'd be the head of the United Council, where I'd be kind of like the president. Our own thing, but it's passed down. Yeah, probably just the English in me. Council and the Crown of Sandwich all have to vote on something. I want about six individuals other than the Crown of Sandwich in there. So I want it to be an even split. 3 men, 3 women at all times in a council to discuss things. So it is equal. Doesn't matter if they were born a male and identify as a female, or born a female and identify as male, or don't identify with their sexual orientation. They're just gonna have to, choose a spot at the seat, at the table, the round table. The round table. King Arthur references what we're reading in school, so that I'm I'm reading that. I need to move my cursor because I am not reading that right or appropriately. So that they would make more decisions and laws, and I would kind of be a figurehead, I guess. I'm not a good leader, but also be able to help, and they could help, and like, yeah. I got a flag of war. I'm a guy. I just liked flags. I like flags sometimes. My flags specifically, like the fucking sea, no, okay, I'm gonna try. But, what was that? Hang on. I'll cut this out, but... Oh, it's my dad. Okay. Yeah. Laws, and we have a wartime flag. But, so, Crown of Sandwich and United Council, and then my Crown of Terra, Terra. Well, I'd also have some powers, but that's something we have to figure out. Checks and balances, obviously. Gotta be able to balance it out. This is something I have to figure out. Passage of law and making a currency and all. Nah, I'm gonna go now.